We present a novel sketch-based interface for character animation that is motivated by the need for interfaces usable by non-experts and has applications in quick prototyping, storyboarding, and choreography. The user begins by sketching a character using a series of 7 strokes that can be drawn in any order. The system automatically determines a skeleton for the character that's been sketched. Motions can then be sketched using a set of cursive gestures. At any point, the user can flip back to the sketch and add additional detail to the character. A number of important parameters are extracted from the input sketch, and the timing of the input sketch is reflected in the resulting motion. We now demonstrate each of the motions that the system is capable of recognizing. All gestures are composed of sequences of lines, arcs, and loops. The green line visible above the ground provides a reference for distinguishing walking steps from jumps. Arcs that stay below this line are treated as walking steps. Otherwise, they are treated as jumps or leaps. We can indicate a tiptoe by shifting the peak of the arc to the left of its midpoint. Similarly, an angry walk can be created by shifting the peak to the right. The stiff-legged walk keeps the swing leg straighter than usual. The swing leg can also be dragged across the ground. A shuffling gait can be created by dragging both feet. Longer strokes are used to create a skating or sliding motion. Moonwalking steps make combined use of the gestures for steps and foot drags. The user can instruct the character to flip by drawing 1 or more loops during a jump. The number of loops corresponds to the number of times the character flips. Counterclockwise loops create backflips. Clockwise loops create frontflips. Our system can handle large variation in body shapes by using inverse kinematics during ground contact phases. The system can also be used to draw and animate mechbots. These are drawn using only 4 links instead of the 7 required for a human character. Also, the knee is made to bend backwards instead of forwards. 3D motions can be created by sketching on top of 3D environments. Our animation system is well suited for experimenting with superhuman motions for characters. A number of more abstract gestures are also available. Here, we've mapped these to various gymnastic motions. Here's an example of how one can string these motions together into a gymnastics tumbling sequence. Here we sketch directly on top of a photograph. Proxy geometry and shadows help place the character in the scene. The interface is particularly well suited for touch devices, such as this electronic whiteboard. The system is also well suited for tablet PCs. This 6-year-old does not have full mastery of the system, but the magic of animation is nevertheless accessible. Here, a 3-year-old doodles with this system. In 15 or 20 years, he might go on to learn how to use present-day, more general animation tools.